Hey guys, it's Kate Bullock here, and you're on the hike with Kate as I go through a journey. We're again walking around my property because, I haven't scheduled a real hike yet. But next weekend, it's going to happen. We're going. Peter Lougheed. It's going to be beautiful. So I will hang out here beside, I don't know if you can see here, my beautiful sunflowers. It's a beautiful day. All right, so we are talking about core values. Woo! We're getting a little crazy here with the camera. We are talking about core values. And we've gone through optimism, we've gone through accountability, we've gone through kindness. And today we are talking about my core value of candour. I think this one's gotten me into a little bit of trouble on a regular basis. So, funny enough, one thing that I hear a lot of is certain girls saying things like, I just always got along with guys better, or, like, I'm just blunt. Well, I get that. And that's, that's maybe part of the learning for me. So, candour is one of my core values. And I think over the years, I have acquired tact, perhaps, in a little bit at least, to go with that. So, so I'm not getting termed as blunt or rude or, but it did cause a lot of issues, like growing up with other people who didn't respect that core value. A lot of times we talk to people and they want to hear what they want to hear, not necessarily the truth. And so, well, I guess the truth from my perspective anyway. And so getting that tact has been really important in both friendships and in business, because, I struggle with not saying it like it is, at least from my perspective. And I always will, and I'll always give an honest opinion whether it benefits me or not. And a lot of times, it hasn't. And so, for example, one time I remember this client, I was building a risk management program for them, and they had a switch in leadership and they had a gap to fill. And the guy who was paying the bills says to me, okay, what's the next step? And I had to say to him, I said, honestly, you have to put all this on hold until you find that person. You can have all the procedures and processes you want, but if you don't have someone to believe in them and to run them, then they're really of no value. They're not going to take, and it's not going to do anything for your business. So I said, you've got to get that role first, especially because when you put people, especially in like leadership roles like that, if they don't have input into the way things are done, it's not going to stick anyway. So I had to use candour, because the right thing is that they shouldn't keep paying me. That sucked. I talked myself out of a job, but that was the right thing to do. And it was with candour that I had to say, the best thing for you and the right thing is to stop this until you find that person and then pick it back up again. And so living by that was, for me, the right thing to do. And I could walk away and hold my head high that I followed my core values. But not everybody wants to hear my opinion. So I have to be really conscious of that and make sure that I'm asked for my opinion before. Because I've gotten myself into, some tight spots where I gave my opinion and it wasn't wanted. This happens sometimes too with my husband. Sorry, babe. But yeah, and I'm probably less tactful with him. So I really should work on that. I should work on that, because candour's great, but candour with tact is going to move mountains. So that was my learning with one of my core values of candour, and I look forward to our next chat. Have a good one. Bye.